Hey guys, Haircut here, and I am back to review the brand new Caroline Polachek album, Desire, I Want to Turn Into You. Caroline Polachek is a singer who is one half of the indie pop duo Chairlift, and over the past couple of years, she's been kind of starting her solo career. Back in 2019, we got her first album, Pang, which was really good. It had a lot of great songs on there. Door, So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings is amazing. And pretty much after that album, I was kind of dying to hear what she would do next. And man, this album was a pretty big wait. We have been getting singles for this thing for like nearly 2 years now. But we are finally here, and luckily, she did not disappoint whatsoever. The album starts off with an absolute powerhouse of an opener, Welcome to My Island. This is just a straight up synth pop banger. Caroline sounds awesome on this track. She sounds absolutely angelic, and that chorus is catchy as hell. The fun little bridge is also great too. I love that part. That was one of the singles that we got for the album, and some of the singles that we got weren't very amazing, and they did end up on this album. Like the song Bunny is a Rider, which has a pretty nice groove. I like the bass line, but I don't know, the song really just doesn't do much for me. We also have Sunset, which is a flamenco attempt, and I don't know, I really just don't think that she does much with it that's like too interesting other than just having her great vocals. But I don't know, it's really not enough for me here. The album really only kind of has its duds at the beginning. We also have Crude Drawing of an Angel, where once again she sounds great, but the song is just a little bit boring in my opinion. I pretty much think the same thing of the song Hope Drunk Everlasting, which comes a bit later in the track list. It's just not that interesting to me, especially compared to songs on this album like Welcome to My Island that I mentioned before. But going back to the tracks that I like a lot, we have I Believe, which is this dance pop banger. I love these synth hits that play throughout the song, and the synth lines near the end are great. But one of my favorite songs ends up being the next track, Fly to Me, with Grimes and Dido. All of them have amazing individual parts, and I especially like how much Grimes' voice contrasts with Caroline and Dido's more angelic voices. They all come together greatly in the end, and there are these little acoustic string parts that occur throughout the track, and they just sound great. This song is awesome. Looking at a track like this, it really just makes me like the other more mellow tracks less, because this track, while it is very minimalistic, it is doing so much, which I just can't say about some of the other tracks that I don't like. We also have an amazing art pop song with Blood and Butter. My god, I love the tropical ass drums on this track. There's like a bagpipe solo at the end, or whatever that is, some sort of bag instrument. The chorus is awesome. Pretty much everything about this track is just amazing. It's easily one of my favorites of the year already. There's the song Butterfly Net, which is a build-up. I like the drums on this thing. I like how the song evolves, and the chorus to finish it off is just great. And there's also Smoke, which isn't really as good as some of the other synth pop cuts on here, but this song is a bop. I like it. And then we have the closer, Billions, which is a song that I like a lot. I put it on my best music of the year list for last year. And yeah, this is just a beautiful track, and I didn't really expect this to be the closer, but it really ends up working well. So yeah, this entire album, Caroline just sounds amazing. There is not one moment where I think vocally she sounds a bit weak or she sounds a bit like meh. I think stylistically too, she really hit it out of the park, because man, the good tracks on here are just amazing. Like, they are some of the best pop songs of this decade. Which really kind of makes me sad that there are some filler tracks on here, because if they were cut, I feel like this could be easily one of my favorite pop albums of the decade so far. But those negatives do not outweigh the positives that much at all. I enjoyed this a lot. I think it is a step up from Pang, and it really just shows how Caroline is one of the best pop artists out right now. She has the godlike voice, she has some of the most interesting stylistic choices I've heard in a while. And yeah, all around, I just think she is amazing. I am looking forward to the next album, whenever that may be. But for this one, I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Easily one of my favorites of the year so far. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Tell me what you thought about the album in the comments. Do you disagree with what I said? Do you agree with what I said? Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. More reviews hopefully next week. I don't know what's dropping. So yeah, I will see you next time. Goodbye.